Welcome. In this video, will the Xcn coin rally come? We will analyze it. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and please watch to the end to understand. One of the most notable formations in chart analysis, the descending triangle pattern, is currently presenting itself quite clearly in the ongoing price action. These types of formations are considered among the structures in technical analysis that can signal both price consolidation and potential strong future moves. The current setup, especially with the upper trend line acting as resistance being tested multiple times, and the lower band forming progressively lower lows, provides a classic example of a descending triangle. If the upper boundary of this formation is broken to the upside, it could indicate a very positive and promising technical outlook. Although descending triangle patterns are often classified as neutral formations, they can produce very strong outcomes depending on the direction of the breakout. The current position of the price and its behavior within the pattern suggests that we are in a phase that investors should watch closely. The price is consolidating within this structure, nearing a decision point, and with each new candlestick, the likelihood of a directional move increases. While the upper boundary has acted as resistance and been tested several times, each touch seems to have weakened the resistance, providing technical clues that an upward breakout could happen soon. If the price manages to break above this formation's upper line with strong volume, it would be an extremely positive technical development. Such a breakout would signal the end of the prevailing selling pressure and show that buyers are beginning to take control again. In this scenario, a sharp upward price movement targeting a gain equivalent to the height of the formation becomes highly possible. Typically, when the upper line of a descending triangle is broken, price movements become rapid and forceful, as previously hesitant investors gain confidence and shift to the buying side. Additionally, in such triangle breakouts, if the price comes back to retest the broken line as support, a pullback, it forms a healthy technical structure. If a pullback occurs and the price bounces from that level, it further confirms the validity of the pattern and the sustainability of the breakout. The current setup suggests that such a scenario is possible. This would be a positive development both technically and strategically for investors. The breakout of a descending triangle to the upside carries significant meaning not only from a technical standpoint, but also in terms of market psychology. It indicates that the market no longer expects further declines and has started to position for upward movement. This sets the stage for a more sustained and stronger rally. If there is a noticeable increase in trading volume at the moment of the breakout, it shows that the move is supported by solid momentum. Breakouts accompanied by volume can carry the price not just in the short term, but also to higher levels in the medium to long term. At the moment, the proximity of the price to the upper band within the observed descending triangle pattern on the chart can be considered a highly encouraging technical signal. It suggests that the price is gathering energy for an upward move and is in a preparation phase for a breakout. The longer these types of consolidation patterns last, the stronger and more decisive the move tends to be once a breakout occurs. As the descending triangle nears its end, whichever direction it breaks toward is likely to see a strong follow-through. Therefore, the current setup presents an opportunity that investors should monitor closely. But we can't make decisions based on formations alone. Let's also look at other metrics. Stay tuned. When carefully examined on the chart, it is clearly visible that the current price action is progressing within a very healthy uptrend. This trend structure is considered a major source of confidence for investors in technical analysis, as such a pattern, where the price consistently makes higher lows and higher highs, indicates that positive sentiment dominates among market participants, and that buying activity is strongly supported. These types of uptrends represent not only upward price movement, but also a stable environment of confidence within the market. The ongoing uptrend is currently giving very strong technical signals. The price has touched this trend line multiple times in the past and has successfully bounced upwards from it each time, showing strong upward momentum. This indicates that the ascending trend line has formed an important dynamic support level for the price. Each new touch reinforces the strength of this support and solidifies market participants' trust in this level. Looking ahead, based on the current movement, there is a possibility that the price could once again touch this uptrend line. If that happens, it is highly likely that the price will respond positively from this level again, just as it did in the past. In technical analysis, touches to well-established trend lines are often seen as high-confidence trading opportunities. Especially ascending trend lines are among the most reliable structures confirming that the overall market direction is upward. The effectiveness of this trend is significant not only in terms of price levels, but also in terms of investor psychology. If market participants have previously seen positive results from this trend line, they are likely to evaluate future price actions near this line in the same way. This could lead to a concentration of buy orders at the level, causing the price to bounce upward again. From this perspective, the current trend structure provides investors with both a technical reference point and a psychological zone of confidence. A potential upward reaction from the price if it touches this trend line again may not only represent a short-term correction, but also mark the beginning of a longer-term uptrend. Trendlines tend to gain strength over time in technical analysis. Given that this trend line has been tested and held multiple times in the past, it is very likely to act as a significant support again in the future. Therefore, if the price approaches this trend line once more, it is crucial for investors to remain attentive and evaluate potential opportunities carefully. Ascending trend structures are characterized by the price forming higher lows during each fluctuation, making them one of the healthiest indicators of sustained bullish momentum in the market. The current structure on the chart perfectly aligns with this definition and clearly demonstrates that the price is moving consistently in line with the trend. Within such a structure, it is entirely natural for the price to consolidate or experience short-term pullbacks near the trend line. These types of retracements are actually key components of a healthy uptrend and are considered necessary corrections that help build the foundation for stronger future moves. The MACD indicator is currently moving toward a highly notable and promising position. Especially when analyzing the behavior of the histogram and the two moving averages, it is possible to observe that the underlying momentum behind the price action is forming in a positive direction. The convergence between the MACD line and the signal line is giving strong signals that these two lines could soon make a bullish crossover below the zero level. In technical analysis, such crossovers are generally considered early signs of trend reversals and suggest that a new bullish wave may be starting. This potential bullish crossover occurring below the zero level is particularly important due to the MACD's reliability in analyzing trend momentum. Bullish crossovers in such lower regions typically indicate that the price is emerging from an oversold area and that an upward recovery momentum is approaching. In this scenario, it is possible to say that the broad selling pressure across the market is gradually diminishing and being replaced by a shift toward buying activity. The upward direction of the MACD lines reflects a growing positive bias in the market structure. In particular, the MACD line crossing above the signal line from below is a clear indication that the bulls are regaining control of the market. Such a crossover may not only signal a short-term price increase, but could also mark the beginning of a medium to long-term uptrend. Therefore, this development holds significant importance for investors and should be closely monitored. MACD crossovers are events that require careful attention. Yes, friends, I hope you liked the video. If you subscribe to my channel and like the video, more videos will be coming. Be careful in your investments, analyze the risks correctly, and always take strategic steps. I will be with you with different analyses, investment opportunities, and technical information in my videos. I wish you all a lot of profit. See you soon.